everybody. Welcome to the Winter Fancy Food Show 2025. We're live in Las Vegas, Nevada. Very excited to have our Empresarios program here representing Hacienda CDC. So what exactly is the Fancy Food Show? Well, I'm excited to share this is a show all about specialty food, specifically in packaged goods. We have different businesses from across the country, even across the world. We have Italy being represented as the partner country for the Fancy Food Show this year. So gotta make sure that you make it to that section and get all the Italian food you can. Excited to have you follow along, enjoy what we're gonna be posting this weekend. Thanks so much.
Come on in. Hi, my name is Chris Bailey. I'm the manager of the Wahiawa Value-Added Product Development Center. We're a brand new state-of-the-art food innovation center under the University of Hawaii, associated with Leeward Community College. So we're here with 8 of our entrepreneurs that have come through client services to get them exposure on a national scale for the first time. We really want to take Hawaii to the world. We have so many great entrepreneurs doing great products, but for a lot of them, the pathway to growth can often be just riddled with barriers. So through our innovation center, we really want to create that path to growth, and it involves opportunities like the Fancy Food Show. There's so many great businesses here. I'll call out Malcolm Meats. They are a Oahu-based meat supplier where they work directly with the ranchers on different islands, including Molokai and Maui, to be able to take livestock like invasive Molokai venison and create something of value that's highly nutritious, highly desirable. So they work with local ranchers to take that invasive venison and create value-added cuts, sausages, and bone broths.
So I'll ask you guys.
Brings us here. Well, we have a pistachio spread company, so we actually are looking for some co-packers. We want to track down some buyers too to grow a little bit more on the West Coast.
We're also trying to find collabs, like other new and emerging brands to partner up with, whether it's like a post on Instagram or a collab flavor. So we're trying to find
pistachio
partnerships.
Stuffed cookie. Yeah, and then we're also looking for like some squeezy pouches. So we're on the lookout for a manufacturer that can produce those or point us in the right direction to find like the machinery for making that ourselves in the kitchen.
Now when we approach a conversation with a buyer, we have a clear idea of what makes us special and what makes us different, and we know how to approach the conversation.
Well, we have a new product coming out in less than a month. Yeah, so that's super exciting. And I mean, part of also the reason that we're here is to like seek out what could be the newest product after that. So we're just kind of looking out for like what can we launch, what is important to people, what do people want, what do they not want. And we're trying to grow in the West Coast a little bit more. So we're trying to focus more on like regional grocery stores and just growing in the West Coast area.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Yeah, my name is Mike Lee. I'm principal futurist of the Future Market and author of a book about the future of food called Mies. Here, I was on a panel just now about reimagining your brand and just kind of talking about what brands need to think about as they think towards the future and look to not just stay relevant, but to kind of thrive. The thing to do with AI right now is to make it do all of your inhumane work so you can be the best human you can be, right? We all have those annoying chores, and you can automate that, and just imagine you have 20% more time a week to do stuff like talking to customers, thinking about your brand. The one big advantage that small brands have over large brands is to really more intimately know the customer better than anyone else ever, right? And that's probably pretty common advice, but that's the thing that big brands, the amount of millions of dollars big brands spend on consumer research reports to try to infer what their consumer is all about is unreal. Small brands natively can just kind of be more one-to-one with those people. And honestly, in my observations of like the small brands that turn into bigger medium-sized brands that get acquired by the big brands, more often than not, a big brand, like you look at Siete just got acquired, right? a big brand could have created the Siete product. It's not quote unquote rocket science just to make that product itself. But why did they acquire Siete? It's because they have a loyal following. They made a relationship with their customers. They have a story that rings true and wasn't manufactured in a focus group. That's why they're going after that brand. Like, they could have made gluten-free tortilla chips, but that's not why they want it. And so, like, the more you can kind of do those things that only small brands can do, the better off you'll be just in general.
That's great. Thanks so much, Mike.
Thank you.
I'm Augustina Elizabeth. I'm with SpellCraft PDX. I started making Bloody Mary mix. This is called Sekhmet's Fury. This was really born of a effort to create a sustainable product in the bar where I was the beverage director. We were wasting so much product. I wanted to do something to create something that we could monetize so that we weren't like just throwing out vegetables, throwing out tomato juice, throwing out these things. Also, nobody wants to make a Bloody Mary in a bar. It is a 12-step, like, if you're doing it correctly, it's a 12-step cocktail. Ease of service, 100%. And also, it's an enchanted spell to the goddess Sekhmet, who's the Egyptian goddess of protection and wisdom and healing. And it is enchanted, if you believe in it, and if you don't, it just tastes good. But it's enchanted to revitalize you, to make you feel more energetic, and bring you back to a state of self after a night of maybe a little overindulgence. And then we were going to enter it into the Bloody Mary Festival, which is this huge festival that goes all around the country, all the major cities. Originally, I was going to enter for the restaurant where I was the beverage director. And then a few things happened, and I decided that I didn't want to give my recipe to someone else. I just went down to Salem about 3 weeks before the competition and formed an LLC, and then I entered and I won. And so from there grew this entire line of products. So we have Sekhmet's Fury, which is the Bloody Mary mix and the flagship product. And then we have the tarot elixirs. I got hooked up with the Empresarios program because I was looking for a kitchen for the Bloody Mary Festival. And that kind of hooked me into the ABCs of small business. And then I got a business coach. And then a whole bunch of other resources were just kind of opened up because of my connection with Empresarios and with Hacienda. I wouldn't be here without you guys.
The Empresarios program is going to be taking all of this rich knowledge and information that we got from the fancy food show here in Las Vegas, Nevada, so that we can take it back to our small business entrepreneurs and help them grow and succeed and stabilize. We tried everything from granola to chili crisp to cheese that was coming out of our ears, but nonetheless, we learned a lot and we're excited to bring it back home. We'll see you in Portland.